Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What's good? Hopefully, everybody having a great Thursday. It is almost Friday, last day in the week. What up, though? What's good? What is good? Don't forget to smack the thumbs up as you coming in. We definitely gonna talk about the new devices that are coming out for your cord cutting needs. I'm kind of digging it. Um, I'm definitely gonna get one on the showcase. Whether you need it, I don't know. It all comes down to you. All right. It definitely all comes down to you. And just remember, I think I watched probably about 3, 4 different videos. Watched about 3, 4 videos, and I didn't hear anyone speculate that with these new features, you need certain pieces of equipment. And we had talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about it, and then we get it. We have a conversation. Again, don't forget to smack that thumbs up. The views and opinions are my own. I'm not trying to discourage anyone to buy, or I'm not trying to encourage you to buy or discourage you not to buy. So whatever you do, just know it's on you. All right. Can't nobody control what you want, and again, I'm just giving my opinion. Some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it. But what can you say about Amazon? Amazon gonna do the bare minimum, uh, of having. They're gonna get you to the finish line, but it's not going to be how you think you should get to the finish line. So it is crazy. All right. It is crazy. Shout out to Soul Bro. Soul Bro, I just saw you just made a comment. Um, I did get that monitor, man. Uh I think I meant to put it inside the DST Facebook group. But I did get it. I hooked it up to the Chromebook upstairs, turned that bad boy vertical. It's real nice. But we'll get into that one on another one. Today, guys, thank y'all for tuning in on this Thursday. I know y'all saw the announcement yesterday or late night. It was late night Wednesday when I started seeing it, and then now you start seeing all of these videos being released over this device. The two biggest things that are coming from Amazon as far as streaming devices is the 4K, the Fire TV Stick 4K, and the 4K Max. But let's get into it right here. Um, of course, I was going through it, checking it out, and we get some pictures, some overview of the design and everything. I think we are pretty familiar with this remote. Nothing too big. It's not like they changed anything on the remote, depending on the device that you receive. Um, Again, I do like the edges on here. They more round, all of that. Um, it does come with Wi-Fi 6 support. Definitely the smart home, the Dolby Vision, Atmos. So it comes with that, and it comes with HDR10 plus. So as far as Dolby Vision and HDR10 plus and Wi-Fi 6 support, just know for Wi-Fi 6, your router must be capable of transmitting that service to this device. If you have a router that does not have the capability of running Wi-Fi 6, then you will not get you would not be able to use that portion. So in my case, in my home, because I got the Night Gear X10, Nighthawk X10, it doesn't give me Wi-Fi 6. So, but I do have this traveler's router right here that does give me Wi-Fi 6. So, just know that. As far as Dolby Vision and HDR10 Plus, um, it's pretty good, but just know your TV or your television must have that technology built in. If you got a real low end television, it's not going to look as good as those higher ends when it comes to HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and Dolby Vision. All right. But I do like the design and everything. I love it. It's pretty solid. It is different. There are a couple of Android sticks out there with that round design. And I think that's cool. That's cool. Um, Very, very nice. Again, this is the Fire Stick TV Stick 4K. All right, we ain't got to the 4K Max, and it just says, "Hey, listen, you're gonna be able to do Wi-Fi 6, of course, Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6, and Wi-Fi 6E." So it's gonna have those in there. Again, this comes down to your router and the support of your router and what it's capable of. And again, I didn't hear too many create at least the videos that I watch explain that. Because some people gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get better Wi-Fi, but their router does not have that technology built in it. It doesn't have those antennas to transmit uh that Wi-Fi 6 or 6E to your device. So same old there. But here it is right here. You get the power. Of course, I love Amazon because they always give you the batteries, unlike a lot of other um, mainstream applications. They give you you're gonna get the extender. Some of y'all who've been messing with these Fire Sticks, y'all probably should have probably about 10 of these somewhere in your drawer. And then you get the stick, the remote, and then you get the power. Unfortunately, when you look on the side, if we can get a side view, let me scroll down because it's not giving me that side view. It does not come with the Type C, which is kind of a bummer. I think by now it should come with the Type C, but it doesn't. It is what it is. You will continue to use that micro USB, but again, like I said earlier, guys, Amazon will lead you to the finish line, but they're not going to give you the top, up to date of what every other device is using. They're not going to do that. They look. Amazon is saying, look, as long as you can see it, as long as you can use it, and you can get from A to B, B to Z, that's all we care about. But next year, one of them devices, I'm saying it now. Next year, when they update one of these devices, it will come with a Type C. All right. They always be like a year and a half behind everybody else. Um, Let me scroll up right quick. So again, you got the Wi-Fi support. You're gonna have smart home, which is interesting. I would love to see that. The Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, HDR10 Plus, and then you're gonna press and ask the A word, right? Uh, you already know what that is. So it's pretty solid. Let's scroll down here. These are some apps that you can get from everywhere. All right, that's just what it is. It'll be able to control the lights, which we know about. Some of them do. Like is basically going to this portion right here. Uh, is basically what the cube is. All right, this is what it is. It's the cube. The cube, you can do a lot of things with the cube. All right. So it's good that they bringing it to a stick. Of course, you'll be able to talk in it. All of that, it's real solid. One thing I do like, they compare everything, um, to their devices, and so you got the 4K right here, which is able to play Dolby Vision, plus HDR, HDR10, HDR10 Plus, HLG. It comes with 2 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage. So with this device, guys, they did not upgrade the storage on the Fire TV 4K Max, which I think is another bummer. I think with the Fire Stick 4K and what it's doing and what it meant to the culture of cord cutters, I think they could have just went on and added the storage to it just like it did the 4K Max. Don't know why they kept it at 8, but the Fire Stick 4K was the device that actually took them over the hill. It took them up there where individual wasn't paying $200 for the NVIDIA Shield. They would just get the Fire TV 4K stick, add memory to it, and it is what it is, and went from there. Why they kept it at 8, I don't know. But again, this is Amazon. Amazon is going to tease you, blow you a kiss, salute you, and walk down the street. They ain't gonna stop and say, "Hey, how you doing?" They basically just gonna come and walk on by. All right, but they'll do this. Hey, how you doing? And keep it moving. They're not gonna have a conversation with you. All right. So again, not too bad, but again, my biggest gripe with the Fire Stick 4K, they could have added the Type C, and they could have expanded the storage to keep it at 2.8. Yeah, I mean, come on now, come on now. And they give it the Wi-Fi 6, 6E, and all that. That's cool. That I ain't gonna say too much about it because some people love Wi-Fi 6 and they love all of that. Um, it just, I think the most important was storage, um, and the power of the unit up. So it's crazy that they didn't do that. Again, pretty much the same everything as far as watching your content. Can it play 4K content? Can it play true 4K? Absolutely. You put a player on here, you put if you got an external drive that has 70 gigabytes of a movie like Spider-Man or something like that, it will play it with no hiccups, whether it's ripped or downloaded. It's going to play that 4K with no hiccups. Bluetooth 5.2 for people who care about that. Maybe you use some headphones. I don't know. Again, pretty much uh, it's solid. They tell you free cloud storage on digital content purchase from Amazon. All of that. It does give you the HDMI 2.1 with ARC input support. All right. So I think that's very important. But again, when it comes to HDMI 2.1, it's really not geared towards streaming movies and TV shows. All right. It's really not, it's not there for us yet, as cord cutters. The HDMI 2.1 is more geared towards the gaming, and you're not gonna do no heavy gaming on the Fire Stick. All right, even though you can play Luna, they got some gaming out there, but it can't mess with like the PS5 and the Xbox, all of that. So again, pretty much the same. Nothing really different, other than I think they did update. Um, Let me see. I think they updated the operating system, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking for it right now. I thought I read something that actually said that it updated the operating system. All right. I think it's running what? Um, Fire Fire OS. Where you at? Where you at? Uh, Let me go up here. What operating system is it running? Do you tell me right here? It's not telling me. But I think I want to say it's running the operating system is Fire TV OS 8, which is 8 is what compatible with, is that compatible with 9, Android 9? Uh, I can't remember which one is it compatible with. Is it 9? Oh, I'm seeing y'all saying 11. So yeah, I know Fire OS 8. I just didn't know what it was compatible with. I thought it was 9, but if it's 11, believe me, I'll listen to y'all on that one. So it is that I think that's pretty cool that it's doing that as well. That Fire TV OS is compared to Android 11. All right, even though you still got your Fire OS like 6 that's out there running Android 7 and 8 and all of that stuff. Everything is still pretty much work the same. It's just all about the device that you choose. All right. So again, that's the Fire Stick 4K. And I just wanted to mention some of those features right there. But let's get into the Fire TV 4K Max, because this is probably the one that y'all going to go for because of all is capable of doing. Again, this device comes with the Wi-Fi 6E support. The Fire TV ambient experience, whether y'all use that or not, again, it'll look good. The better your television, the more better it'll look. Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Let me see something, because this Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos totally looks all right. I just wanted to make sure. All right. But the biggest thing right here, same build, same everything. Um, it just comes with more storage. So it's giving you 16 gigabytes of internal storage, which I think is more than due. Honestly, I think Amazon should have did this 3 years, including 4 years ago when other devices were moving up as far as uh, um, adding more storage to the devices. People like back in the day, like a lot of Android TV boxes was like 1 and 2 gigs of RAM, and then it was like 8 gigs of internal storage. Then you start seeing the movement go to 16, 32, 64. Some of them are at 128. But it's strange how Amazon just stayed there, and it's good that they actually moved up the storage. So I can't complain about that. Again, like in this picture right here, I try to zoom in on it. It's a micro USB. I think it should have been Type C. Um, Pretty much the same specs as the Fire TV 4K, things like that. Um, But let's scroll down. I do now. One thing I do like, and did I mention this on the 4K? I don't know. Let me just see something right quick. Let me go back down here. All right. I don't think I mentioned it, but again, this is something that I noticed that may be different on the Fire TV Stick 4K Max. You'll be able to get the widgets right here on your television, which I think is very, very cool. For anyone that has a Echo Show 15, we are very familiar with this. We are very, very familiar with this because you can leave yourself a note, check the weather. You can have all of these widgets on your television. All right. And I think this is pretty good. And this is what's going to drive a lot of people into the Fire TV Stick 4K Max. All right. This is what I believe. Is because of this. And compared to, there's really no difference with the 4K. Now will it somehow get upgrade in the near future? I don't know. But as of right now, you would be able to sit up and do some extra features with the 4K Max. All right. So I do love that. I do love it. I think that is very, very different. Um, Everything as far as video quality is pretty much the same. 2.0 gigahertz quad core, double the storage, Wi-Fi 6E support for smoother streaming. So I think that is pretty good. Now with the Dolby Atmos, maybe it's going to be a little bit stronger for my home theater enthusiasts. Um, Knowing what I know now, uh, they say like the Fire TV stick doesn't give out the true Dolby Atmos experience. Um, but I wonder if this device is going to give a better. You know, instead of giving it a portion, maybe they're gonna give you the full throttle. I don't know. That's something we'll have to ask, like LJ. We'll have to ask like Rich Little Poor Boy, Vincent, them guys like Ike, them guys who actually including C. Oliver, as y'all see, who's been on the channel a couple times. Those are home theater enthusiasts, and those are the guys that have the receiver. We ain't talking sound bar with a sub and some speakers. We talking about them guys that got the receivers. They got the whole system. So it's going to be interesting if that sound, if it's the same sound as the regular 4K and the 4K Max of last year and the year before, or did they up it? So this is going to be very interesting on the Dolby Atmos. All right, very interesting. But again, the same cloud gaming. You can cloud game on your old Fire TV stick and your old Fire TV stick 4K. You can cloud game on all of them. Let's just say that. Again, different design. Uh, you know, it would have been nice if they would have switched some things up, but hey, they're gonna keep it as simple as possible. So again, you'll be able to watch 4K content, all of that. But I think this is why a lot of people is going to love this device right here because of the widgets that will appear on your television. And again, if you have the Echo Show 15, you are very familiar with a lot of this. So you'll be able to put your pictures up there and they can rotate all of that using this. I do like this feature. And for me, this is going to be very interesting. All right. Very interesting. Just on this part right here. All right. This is going to be very interesting what we can do. All right. So again, pretty much the same thing as they've been saying. The biggest thing on here is double the storage and the Wi-Fi 6. Um, I think that's the biggest thing right there. And you see on here, they really promoting that gaming, right? They really trying to do it. I have this remote control. I had Luna, but it just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't work out with me. But as you see it, compared to the more higher end devices of Amazon, uh, powerful 4K streaming, 4K Ultra HD. So again, whether you got a 70 gigabyte movie or 20, it will play it. Dolby Vision, plus HDR, HDR10, HDR10 plus, Dolby Atmos audio. Again, this is going to be, where we have to get them home theater enthusiasts to chime in. All right. So hopefully, if Vincent, LJ, Rich, C. Oliver, I don't know if Huff might have one too. I don't know. To see one of them guys, Rich Little Poor Boy, and check it out, and then they can give us, and say yeah, or it might sound better, but it's not that true. So that'll be interesting. The Alexa voice remote enhance and stuff like that. So, and then you got the Wi-Fi 6E, all of that stuff right here. If you're familiar with the Fire TV Cube, is really nothing that's different. Other than because this is very powerful, the Fire TV Cube. Got the Wi-Fi 6. One thing about it, they did add live view picture in picture, so that will be on the 4K stick, the 4K Max, and the Fire TV Cube. Fire TV ambient experience, that's only on the Max, the new Max, and things like that. So again, everything that comes in the box, pretty cool right there. And then you got all of your specs, your quad core, 16 gigs, tri-band, so it's going to do 2.4 5G. Then it's going to give you the 6 and the 6E along with the 5 and all of that. So that's pretty cool. Again, same old, same old. If you got a Fire TV stick or a Fire TV, a Fire TV 4K, a Fire TV stick 4K or 4K Max, a lot of this you already familiar with. I think it's pretty cool that they are dropping it. They could have did some more enhancements, but it is what it is. Uh, it is what it is. But the main thing I definitely wanted to repeat, and I'm going to continue to repeat this, guys, in order to have them colors, them ambience, all of that stuff, you have to have the equipment. If you got a Insignia 65-inch television, Dolby Vision, or maybe HDR10 plus, but you paid $299 for it, the 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 viewing purpose, unless you never saw it, because I thought my Toshiba was all of that. But then as I started, y'all start telling me about these Hisense. I got a LG that I paid like 500 and something dollars for. It's a 70-inch, but it doesn't look like that Hisense that I got. So again, the whole big key to this is you have to have the equipment. Also, guys, remember, these devices, both of them, come out September the 27th. All right. They will be released the 27th. All right. Now, what day is on the 27th? That's next week. Let me that is next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. All right. Here's the thing. You should be able to go to Best Buy and get it. You should be able to go to Target and get it. So for some of y'all who, you don't feel like the 2-day shipping and waiting, then you can always wake up that Wednesday morning or on your way home from work, stop at Best Buy and pick this up and bring it home. You can do that as well. That way you don't have to wait 2 days to get it. And it's crazy that they even got it waiting 2 days. I would think that when it get released on that Wednesday, you should get it that Thursday, because you would think that all the warehouses already have them in stock and ready to go. But you can pre-order. I think I'm gonna just go ahead, stop up in uh Best Buy, and that way when I get home, I'll be able to pull it out. We'll do a live or something, or maybe I'll just do a video of an unboxing and just tell you how it is. We still should be able to side load applications, aka jailbreak and all of that. Um, but guys, I do want to show you, because that wasn't the only thing that they were releasing as far as Amazon. Um, they're releasing this Echo Show 8, which I have right here, which is kind of, it got some new features on it. Which is, well, I guess let me do this. Let me go and click on it. Um, so it got the smart home, which it should have the smart home. That's not nothing new. Entertainment. It does have the built-in camera. Now, not all Echo shows have the built-in camera, but I do know that 8. No, I think all no, all Echo shows do have a camera. All right, so we good with that. And then you got your privacy control. And the privacy control is probably the, turn off the mute the audio so it can't hear you, and also uh, have some type of blocker for the camera that's on there. But let me do this. Let's get a better look. And so it's a little bit of a different design. For people who have Echo Show, we know that you can watch Prime Video on it. We know you can watch Netflix, Hulu. You can do all of that stuff on there. That's nothing. You can listen to your music. It's going to be in white and black. One thing I do like about it, it does come with the stand. No, it says stand sold separately. I don't like that. You would think that it would come with a stand, but I guess not. The Echo 5s did not come with a stand. All right. So just know that. But you'll be able to sit it like in your living room and stuff like that. If you're familiar with the Amazon ecosystem or ecosystem for some, um, you'll be able to drop in. Like you'll be able to you can one thing I do like about this, you can sit back for anyone that has one of these. You can sit back and call each other. You can basically do something like Google Duo or FaceTime. You can actually talk to people. All right. For the people uh who may get one and give it to your parents or give it to your sister and it's under your account, you will be able to send them direct messages on here. All right. You'll be able, I mean, it's real nice on what you could do. And then again, you got the little shutter right here, and then you see the mute button up here. So I think that's pretty cool what they what they're doing. It's just a little enhancement. Um the new features improve audio and spatial audio, room acoustic sensing, and noise reduction technology. Basically, what this is saying at the top right here, and listen, it's gonna sound. We got some better speakers in here. If you sitting there watching Netflix on here, it's the quality of the audio will be better. All right, that's basically all of this is saying. Built-in smart home hub for seamless compatibility, improved processor with even faster display response. Now, I think that's neat because if you got like the 8, the older 8, the 5, when you try to swipe that bad boy and hesitate and everything, so that's going to be key right here for the response. And updated design with the edge-to-edge glass and center camera. So I think that's pretty neat as well. As you see in it right here. One thing I do like about these devices, these are good to put in your kitchen. These are good to put in your living room. Um, I don't know if it, we do have one. I have one in our bathroom. But again, you can cut the camera off. You can put it in your bedroom. But again, Dylan, you might have where your kids is, got your account. The last thing you need is for them to tap in your bedroom, and you and hubby or whatever's going on up in there. Everybody do not need to see. So it's good to have them in there. Again, we have 2 Echo Shows 15. One is in the living room, and I got the other one right here. And they work very, very well. When I'm at work and I need to check on Chris, I just want to talk some smack to him. I'm on break or something like that. I just drop in and he be sitting there watching television. So it's cool. Or whoever's in the living room, they sitting there watching TV, and I just talk to them. So again, I think this is real cool. And again, you can get all of this Tubi, Pluto, all of that stuff on here. But it's pretty nice though. It's nice. If you have one of these, do you need to upgrade? Absolutely not. And another one I do want to show you. They do have a new sound bar that's coming out. This I don't know. It's just a sound bar only. But you got DTS, Dolby Dolby Audio, and then you got Bluetooth. But again, this is audio only. This device is not like the Amazon Fire soundbar that they had back in the day, where you could connect it to your television, and you have the Fire TV setup and stuff like that. Um, Pretty cool. I don't know if y'all gonna get this, but if this was, I'd probably get it for like a younger niece, nephew, or something like that. That way they can hook it up to their TV. For a home theater, nah, you're not gonna get nothing like this. All right, but it's you can still set it up, do things like that. It's nothing big on here. You just come out of here and go into like your eARC or your HDMI input, and there it is. You're done with it. But this is everything that comes with it, just in case you want to hang it on the wall, things like that. But it's pretty neat. I think I like it. With it, I think I like it. Now, this is the final thing before we get into our conversation. I know these devices come out next week. But, and let me just look at something right here. If you can hold out for another like 2.5 weeks, we do have Prime Day coming. All right. We do have Prime Day coming, October 10th through the 11th. If you can hold out, all of these devices that we displayed, all right, all of these are most likely will go on sale. Now, I know we had a hiccup, with the Fire TV Cube. It took them they released the Fire TV Cube, the second gen, no, the third gen. They released that one, and it took them like 3 weeks before it finally went on sale. And it was during the first Prime Day. All right. They kept that bad boy at $139. And then finally, like 3 weeks to 4 weeks later, they threw it on sale. Now, will Amazon do that? I don't know. But I think it's worth, if you don't need it right away, wait till October 10th and 11th. Remember, that's the day where pretty much, it ain't no pretty much, all Amazon products will be on sale. Whether they taking $2 off or maybe they taking $25 off. These devices will go on sale. We just got to hope that they don't play us like they did with the Fire TV Cube. But again, if you can hold off, definitely hold off, and then go from there. You can go from there. But I would like to hear what y'all thinking. Like, what do y'all think? Salute to everybody that's out there. Are y'all getting one? Do you think you're being pressured to get one? That's going to be very, very interesting. All right. Which one are y'all getting? Let's see. It's 6:30. All right. We know the football game coming on in a minute. I'm going to drop this link, and if you want to come on for a little bit, you can come on. But you're gonna have to cam up though. You're gonna have to cam up. All right, y'all not getting me like Bo. And if I don't know you, you definitely gonna have to cam up. Until then, I'm gonna go down here and say hello to everybody. D Johnson, Lady Sun Goddess, Dennis in the building, and Tail. What up, though? Soul Bro. What up, though? Sarge. What's good? What up, though? Harry. Harry say Springfield, Massachusetts. Timing. That's what's up. K Buck is in the building. What up, though? William Wickerson. What up, though? Yeah, and that's what he's saying. Yes, you need Dolby Atmos system to really hear the effects. Absolutely. Yeah, and the micro USB. Yeah, you would have thought they would have went to Type C. It's crazy because I think one of the other countries That's pretty much their format. I can't remember what country it is, but I think by 2024, all electrical portable devices must be Type C. So that's going to be interesting. What up, though? Huff? What's good? Intel say that 16, that's major. Luigi, what up, though? What's good? What's good? Luigi say, yeah, I like that sound bar too, but I'll wait till Black Friday. Yeah, you can definitely wait for Black Friday. Um, Harry said, yeah, it seems like the same, just extra storage and Wi-Fi 6E. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And if you don't need it, I mean, you can, unless you want the little extra features, then I understand it. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to what you want, your wants and needs. They say, yo, I'm gonna wait for that official Superdell-TV review and the Superdell thumbs up, seals of approval. Absolutely, because that when it comes out, I'm going right into Best Buy. I'm gonna go right up in Best Buy and be like, hey man, where them sticks at? You know, and they'll be ready for me. All right. They finally did that. Finally. Even though the Cube already had it, but yeah, yeah. What's up, James? Latifah's in the building. What up, though? What's good? I'll say, yeah, that 16 gigabyte and that Wi-Fi 6E. That's what's up. What up, though? Steve say, yo, I pre-ordered that bad boy. And they got that Fire OS 8. That's what's up. So this everybody was saying it was running at 11. What's up, Mika? What's up, baby? How you doing? Hope all is well. What's good with you? What is good? What's good? Michael say, yo, I have that Nakamichi Dragon 11.4.6. Yeah, man, you got a heavy hitter. Yeah, you got a heavy hitter. What's up, Dub? Brad? Charles, what up, though? What up, though? 3,000 watts of fun. That's what's up. Don't forget to hit that smash that thumbs up too, guys. And again, if you want to come on, you can come on. What up, though, Fred? What's good? Yeah, Apple is going Type C as well. I think Apple is doing that. I think I watched something. They're doing that. I can't remember what country that is that's doing that. Luigi say, yo, New Jersey here. Michael M, what up, though? What's good? But again, I don't see anything wrong with any of these devices. I think it's pretty cool. Uh, like I said, it's only a few things. I wish they would have went Type C. Also, on the Fire TV Stick 4K, I wish they would have showed more love and added that storage. Because again, guys, they got to understand, and this is where they need one of us on their team, and just to have a conversation, because we're the reason why the Fire Stick, to me, you know, kind of broke the NVIDIA Shield back. The Fire TV Stick 4K is what broke the NVIDIA Shield TV back. Now, before you come at me and say, oh man, the NVIDIA Shield is a way better device, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it. I never said that the Fire TV Stick 4K was, more powerful than the NVIDIA Shield, but it was a very important piece to draw people from spending that $200. All right, it was to have a device, play 4K. A 30, and when it went on sale, it might be $30, $25. To have a $25 device to be able to play your content, yeah, you might have not got all the audio and all of that, but those are home theater enthusiasts. There are more regular cord cutters with regular TVs. I'm gonna tell you like this: there are more people with sound bars setups than home theater enthusiasts. I guaranteed it because of the price. Because of the price. And remember, I worked at Comcast and I worked in $1 million homes and regular homes as well. Even in the $1 million homes I was in, you saw like the sound bar and stuff like that. They didn't have the every now and then. I'm gonna tell you, did I'm gonna say for every day I went to work at Comcast, every day for the $1 million homes, yes, on my route did I perform and see them big old receivers and everything? Absolutely. But if I had 6 stops for that day, only 1 or 2 houses had it. But now when I went into the middle class, and some of the lower, not so expensive homes, you didn't have that. You might have had a sound bar. You had people hooking it up to stereos. They didn't have the money to get all of them extra features. So again, I'm not comparing and saying the Fire TV stick is better, but it allowed us to come down and say, hey, I can listen with a good system as far as stereo and sound bar. It may not sound as good as yours, but I'm getting excellent quality for where I'm at in my home as well. And so I just believe that cut into the NVIDIA shield. And so with that being said, I think they should have restructured and said, listen, this was a game changer right here. We can't, yeah, we got the 4K Max. They could have made the 4K Max Type C and left the Fire TV Stick 4K with the micro USB, but at least gave it the storage at minimum. And I would have even understood that. But to keep it at 16 gigs and stuff like that, I think that was I just think that was kind of lame right there. I think that's very lame. Are they trying to get rid of the Fire TV 4K in the near future? Well, with this, it seems like it, because when they all go on sale, guys, and believe me, that new Fire TV Stick 4K is going to go on sale. All right, it might not be 25, but it might be $30, maybe $34 compared to the $60 price tag. People are going to grab that bad boy. They're going to grab it. They're going to grab it. And it's going to be very, very interesting. All because, people are going to want that extra storage. And for the hustlers, dealers, and everybody get tired of that low space. And then when you go and look at all of your apps, you might only have 8 apps on there. No data, nothing, that's no movies, no TV shows. What is eating up this space? So it would have been awesome if they would have went that route. Awesome. But let me see. What up, dude? What up, dude? Dale, you're done with Z. You say, Dale, are you done with the Z20s Pro videos, right? I don't know. It might be something I might throw on there. Um, I'm definitely. I probably got 1 or 2 more videos on them uh the Zedu devices. One thing I will say, without getting off track on what I'm talking about, them Zedu devices are very, very nice. Really, when you add premium applications as far as IPTV and all of that, you get them premium applications, is a game changer. Luigi say, yeah, the European Union making Apple. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's the European Union. That is, yeah, that's going to be interesting what they do over there as far as the Amazon devices. What up, Ultimate? What's good? Michael M say, yo, got the AWOL 2500. I think it comes with the Fire TV 4K Max. Lady Sun Goddess say, Dale, can the older Amazon boxes still be used and will they be upgraded? Yes, you can still use, if you're talking about the original um box. And let me just make sure. You're talking about the original ones, right? The square ones, right? You're talking about the square ones. Those can be used, but it just got an old operating system. The processor is probably a little slower compared to today's standards. Um, but just a couple years ago, they actually added allowed you to go up to the what Android 7, which you can still use to this day. I think those devices were some of the greatest devices that Amazon ever put out. And it would be interesting if they can go back to that. Them boxes were very, very neat and nice. And that's why I say, man, they need Lady Sun Goddess, they need me and you on that panel where we can say, hey, let's change the world. If we really want to change the world and we want to, uh put these products out there and we want to set the standards, it would have been good to see them go with those bringing out that box. And for some of y'all might not even know what the box is. Y'all might get into the game late, but I'll show it to you right now. Let me look it up. Let me go to Google right there, and I must type in the original Amazon box. All right, I better say streaming box. They showed me a bunch of brown boxes. And so here it is right here. I have it right here. These were the first. Some of y'all think that the Fire TV Stick was the first streaming devices that Amazon bought out. Nah, these were it right here. All right. This was it. If you take this, and I still have this, but I still have my original Amazon Fire TV. All right. This is how it was in the back. Ethernet, you had your power, you had your Ethernet right here. Your HDMI, you had your Ethernet, and then you had a micro SD slot, and then you had a USB 2.0. But this is how they were. Some people, and look, I rock mines. And again, I still have this device right here. And the remotes, man, this would have been nice if they would have came out with this. If they would have came out with this, this would have been this would have been very, very, this would have been a game changer because it's so much you can do inside this box as far as the processor. And this would have been it right here. And then making this bad boy, you don't have to make it as powerful as the Shield, but make it a nice little a powerful device where it got the true Dolby Atmos. You got you a couple USB 3.0, 3.1 ports on it. Man, just I guarantee this bad boy would have did some things. All right. Added your buttons on here, Netflix, Prime. Of course, Prime would have been first. Netflix, Hulu, whatever you wanted. But just set this bad boy up where it was ready to go. But yes, this was the first box right here. And yes, to this day, you can stream on it. It's just probably not going to be a pleasant experience, Lady Sun Goddess, because technology has moved and things, processors and everything are faster. But yeah, you can still use these. I plugged mine up, what, 2 years ago? And that bad boy was working. It was working. It was working. So that's definitely that would have been a game changer right there. Yeah, Dub Q say, yeah, what up though? Didn't get the notification. Yeah, I've been getting that. And shout out to one of our queens inside of Streaming Outside the Lines Facebook group, Sheila. She said she wasn't getting the notification. And I can't remember, somebody else said they didn't get the notification. What you're gonna have to do, because YouTube is full, all right? You're gonna have to go to the notification, turn it off, and then turn it back on. And make sure you select all. I mean, I don't know what's going on with it, but that's what you're gonna have to do, Dub Q. And for anybody that's not getting the notification, definitely go over there to your notification. And I might be able to do it on here. Let me see. I will show you. And don't forget to smack that thumbs up. I can't do it on my own channel. And I ain't about to promote nobody else. But yeah, if you go into it, you'll be able to do it. And that's how to go. Yep, you'll be able to do it on that. What up, though? PHP TV, what up, though? What's up, Real? Kenny B is in the house. Say, Superdell, you must have gotten off early. No, I got off at regular time, but I jumped into it just so we could talk about these new Fire TV sticks. That's one of our queens right there. They're real. Y'all know who she is. Y'all know who she is. Say, I still have my original Amazon box. They were fire. Yeah, I remember that was, I think, I know for me, those, I can't remember if I got the Nexus first or did I get the Amazon Fire TV box. I don't know. I got a Nexus somewhere. Yup. So look at that. I still got them Z8 boxes. Some of y'all, I'm not done with these formulas. I'm not done with them formulas. I like them. This was, woo, I hustled big time with the formula. Back in this one, yeah, your boy was hustling big time. Those were my cable boxes. Those were my cable boxes. But the Amazon Fire, I got it somewhere. I just don't know. You say the Cube has did its thing as far as reinventing. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think you definitely right on there. I would have loved for that Fire TV stick 4K box. But you absolutely right, Huff. Because with the Cube, do they even need a box? You see what we're saying? With the Cube, because the Cube has everything right now, and that's you're right. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Thanks, Dub Q. You should be getting it now. You should be getting it. What up, though, Nate? Nate already said he's getting it. You say you've been doing it. I don't know, man. Hey, the tube is tripping. Again, go on there. It's people that this is their work, YouTube, and oh man, they hit their revenue. Like it's probably about, I know it's about 10 people that said 90% of their revenue like gone for no reason. They hit mines too, man. They hit mines, and yeah, they hit mines. And look, mines, I'm talking about, they hit it hard. When I'm sitting back like, man, I don't know, but it may be some creators that they might turn off the lights. Yeah, they might turn, because it's not going to be worth it anymore unless they're getting like the donations and stuff like that to keep them moving. But they're getting the views and everything. But for whatever reason, YouTube got this thing. I don't know what's going on, man, but I hope they fix it. What up, though, John B? What up, though? What's good? Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Hey, Ultimate, I was pushing them boys. Man, I still got them out here in the community. I was pushing them boys. And people, look, I would give them a thumb drive, have everything set up. Only thing they had to do was go on, plug up, put that bad boy up, and set it up to their network. And the rest is history. Yup. The rest is history. What up, though, QC? He'll say, "Yeah, I'm waiting on you. I'm with you. I'm waiting on Prime Day." I think only reason I'm gonna grab it is for everybody to review it, let you know. But I might even get one. I would probably have to go over like either one of my boys' houses or my uncle's house, and who has the receivers and everything. Uh, you know, that'd be nice. Just I don't know, because I got to hear the sound first of all. I got to see if I hear a difference. But so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with somebody who actually got the full setup and then do it. QC is in the building. Yeah, yeah, you heard about it, huh? Miss Octavia, I know it. They are fooling. Again, that's all you have to do is go on there. Just type in the YouTube search. Type in, oh man, I ain't mean to do that. Let me do this. Let me do this. I ain't mean to do that. But just type in uh uh YouTube cut revenue. Oh boy, you gonna see them video. Line TV. Line TV is a part of it. All them creators that be, they be doing numbers sometimes. Yeah. Yup. All of them cats came out and said something. So you say, yeah, I did the 5 payments, no interest for mine, just getting because of curiosity. And again, I'm probably doing the same thing. I just want to see. I want to see if it's snappier and things like that. Uh, and then I'll probably just sell it. It ain't. Because I don't need them. I got devices around here that's never been open. So, what we got? I don't use local library, but for those who have their media data and so on their service, it works very well with live and VOD. What device you talking about? You talking about the Fire Stick? Yeah, I get nothing but crap. I don't even watch. Yep, I'm gonna send it to you right after the show. I promise you. It'll be, check your email. I'm gonna put it on my Amber X. I already got it right here for you. I got it right here. I'm gonna put it on the Amber X and send you a link. I got you, Lady Sun Goddess. I got you this time. I knew very. Oh, see, I don't even use that app, but that's good to know. I don't use it. I am player right now. I got the Insignia Fire TV. I mean the Fire on TV in July. It's so fast. I love it. Why is my Fire TV stick on my regular TV so slow? Maybe it's the time. Maybe it's time for a new one. Which device do you have? Do you have the Fire TV? Do you have the Fire TV Lite? if you have the Fire TV or the Fire TV Lite, those are slower processors. You're not going to get the best experience. With your Insignia Fire TV, yeah, it's probably going to have a better processor, so you're probably going to do better with that one. So, like, even if you was to go and get the Toshiba, if you was to go and get the Toshiba Fire TV, that one's going to be a better experience than the Insignia. All right. So the more you start going up the ladder in payment, the better it's supposed to be. Uh, but do you have the thing is, if you got the Fire TV Lite, just the regular Fire TV stick, yeah, those are just devices that you can compare to some of the lower end Roku's. I wouldn't throw no third. I mean, you can throw third party on there, but the experience is gonna be. I think those are strictly for someone who want to watch mainstream applications. Amazon, Netflix, Hulu. They got $1 billion servers. $1 million servers. I ain't gonna say billion, but $1 million servers. Paramount, Peacock, all of those applications. I would just run that on those. Uh, if I was you, if you do, um, if you do, I will either go move up to a Fire TV Stick 4K or 4K Max. Don't get none of them lower end, them Fire TV sticks that you can get for $12. It's a wrap on those. It's a wrap on those. But it all comes down to that Fire TV stick. I got the light that's over there in my drawer, and I got the regular Fire TV stick. It's just not a pleasant experience because you see right out the box it was hesitating. You know, when you transition into one thing going left or right, sometimes it hesitate, and that just comes from what's under the hood, the processor, and all of that. So, I mean, when you get in a device, you know, $15-$20, and they didn't put nothing under the hood, that's what you're gonna get. You know, unfortunately, that's what you're gonna get. It's gonna not be so a pleasant experience. And I say that because I had the Insignia Fire TV, right, and it did its thing. It was all right, it did its thing. But then the colors was off a little bit. I was like, and I went and got the Toshiba, and the Toshiba ran a lot more smoother than you know uh, the Insignia. Then when you go and get the devices, the Fire TV 4K sticks, 4K Max, yeah, they move a lot quicker than what the Toshiba was doing. You know, stuff like that. So, and plus it's portable. But as far as them televisions, like I'm quite sure if you get that Amazon Omni, it's gonna run way better than the Toshiba and the Insignia. Because it's a little bit more and it's supposed to be a better picture and stuff like that. So that's all it is. Oh, you say Fire TV? You say Fire TV about 6 years old? Yeah, man. They start hitting all of us. Like my views on like my older I did a video on the Fire TV's remote. That bad boy was doing numbers. Numbers. It's crazy how all of a sudden that sucker might get viewed maybe 15 times a day compared to like 1,000 times. Like people, I think that video is up there. It's definitely over 100,000. Let me see something. I'm gonna go over here and just see just for a second. Let me go over here. I think that video is up there, but it's not. All of a sudden, it just came to a halt when I checked my analytics. And this was one of my best. Yeah, that sucker got 550,000 550 views. 550,000 views. All of a sudden, this bad boy came to a halt. Yep, it came to a halt. Don't know why though. It just, I don't know. But when I go into analytics, yeah, it's crazy. It's this one, yeah, it's crazy. Let me just see something. I mean, it moved. Look, I bull crap you not. I'm gonna show you my analytics right here. I'm talking about this bad boy used to move. This bad boy used to move. I'm talking about move. But I'm talking about 1,000 views a day. I mean, it was moving like that. But here it is right here. This is one of my I'm trying to see, make sure it ain't showing nothing it's not supposed to see. That's the only thing about it, man. You got to make sure your personal information or nothing like that is displaying. But this bad boy, all right, it ain't showing nothing too much. All right. But for this video, look at this. I mean, you might say, man, in 28 days, it got almost 6,400 views. But when you go down here, this bad boy has taken, I mean, it has taken a dip, as you see. And this bad boy was through the roof. Through the roof. And this bad boy went up, and look at it. And it's crazy on that. Just on this video used to earn me at least, guys. I was like, dang, why is everything going down? That video right there, just my revenue on that video alone was over like $160. That one video was over $160. Sometimes depending on like when Amazon Prime Day and they drop these new remotes, sometimes that one video would be like $230 when I look at my just that one particular video. And remember, you got to get a lot of views just to make 5 cents. And as y'all saw, as I show you, man, that sucker was up there, and that sucker went up, and then just took a dive within these last 2 months. So it's crazy. Yup. Let me give a salute. Huh. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Big salute. Say time is money. Absolutely. The latest update on the Fire Stick have removed developers option. You say it may have removed it. I think you can still go. I think, you know what? I'm going to probably do a video on that. I'm going to update my Fire Stick and see if we can't find it. Are you sure they totally removed developers options? Because you should still be able to find it. It's Android. And we're going to have to do some digging on that one, John. Lou say, yo, quick question. Which is better, the ZX9 or the ZX9 Pro? Still debating. I never heard of the ZX9 or the ZX9 Pro. Lou, you mean the Z9? Which one you talking about? The Z9X? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the? Which one are you? Are you talking about the Zadu? Tell me which one you talking about, the Zadu, or are you talking about formula devices? Which one? I just need to know. Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Which one are we talking about? Just to make sure we're on the same page, Lou. Are you talking about the okay? All right, the Z9X or the Z9X Pro? Which one is better? It's really, to me, the only big difference is um the operating system, which is running Android 11, compared to the older model is running Android 9. Both of them come with IR remotes, so that's no biggie. Um, you can get away with either one of them. I mean, if the operating system means a lot, then I would go with the Pro. If not, if not, um, you can go either way. You can go either way with today, unless you just want to get the new one just to say, "Hey, I got Android 11, so I'm good on that end." They really pretty much have the same specs. One is gray, the other one is dark black. You know, that black look good. Depending on how your furniture is, it could match up with your furniture. Either one of them will get the job done. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Um, it's really the operating system, and I think isn't it Wi-Fi? Hold up, let's do this then. What time is it? 7:17? Yeah, we got a couple more minutes. Let's do this. Let's go into Zadu right quick. Let's answer this question. Y'all know I can't remember everything, but Z9X. All right, let's go home. Let's view all. I don't know which is Zadu is this one. This must have been something the fans figured out. Oh, the official website. All right, here we go. Sometimes you got to come back and all right, here it is. Yeah, that's the only difference. Here we is right here. Depending on your specifications, share screen. I don't know why my screen went out. All right, Lou. Everything is pretty much the same. They do have a more updated. This is the Z9, the Z9X Pro. So this is the newer one. All right. So here's the difference. You do have more of a upgrade products processor. It does run HDR10 plus, which the older model does. It does play 4K Ultra HD. That one does. This one comes with 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal. The older model comes with 2 gigs of RAM, 30 gigs. This one has the AV1, which we ain't got to worry about that one. It does give you the HDMI 2.1. That's a gimmick because as far as streaming movies, we don't have to worry about that. This one does give you the 2.4 and the 5G, but it gives you the Wi-Fi 6 technology. Dolby Vision, all of that, everything else pretty much remain the same. So which one is better? It really comes down to you. What I use my Zadu boxes for is to stream my local media across my network. All right, onto these devices. Um, I don't have any problems with playing my content. I believe you can get away with this one or the older one. All right, which is right here. If you let me click on it. Oh, won't even let me click on it. Uh-oh, what's going on? Are they getting rid of? It'll let me click on that one. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There we go. Don't know why it wouldn't let me click. But as you see, they pretty much the same. This is the older one. But let's go down here to the specs. All right. So it does, again, this is the older technology. Now, what I will say with the older one, it does give you the HDMI input. So with a HDMI splitter, you can connect, you can record on this device. All right. So that's another feature. You can connect a HDMI device on here, like a Fire Stick, like a Chromecast with Google TV, the NVIDIA Shield. You just have to get the correct HDMI splitter to bypass that HDCP. All right, HDCP. All right. And so that's basically the copy protection that stop you from recording. All right. But you can get one of them recording using other devices. Even though you in the right, you know, they basically like, no, we don't want you using our device to record off of it. Even though it's our device, we bought it. But this one actually give you the capability of recording from other HDMI sources. So you can hook the NVIDIA Shield up to this and record that, do some videos and stuff like that. You can do a lot with this device. But other than that, you can go either way as far as watching your movies and stuff like that. Now, the older one does not have the Wi-Fi 6 technology, but again, for me and my, for my household, all of my devices are hardwired. So that's really the big difference. You can't go wrong with either or. To be honest, I'm not going to even lie to you, but it's just that this one going to give you, that extra feature as far as the HDMI input, and the new one actually takes it away, but it added, the Wi-Fi 6, the AV1, which is not too much content with AV1, and then they try to get us with the HDMI 2.1. So it just comes down to you. If HDMI, you don't care about that, go with the new one. Me, I like this one. I like the older devices because I do other things with them. I do, record off of these devices. So it just comes down. Other than that, it's no biggie. It's going to play your 4K, whether it's 100 gigs or is it 20 gigs. It's going to play it, and and if you got the television, it's going to look beautiful. All right, it's going to look beautiful. I'm telling you. Hey, shout out to the URL King. I just saw you out there. Hey, salute to you for putting that app on the group in the DST group. So again, guys, if you don't know, definitely you need to know. Go over to DST Facebook group, and then the second one is streaming outside the lines Facebook group. All right. So we got some folk up in there that be sharing their knowledge, like Huff. He shares his knowledge. We have a host of guys over there that share their knowledge and stuff like that. Or you might just want to put a picture like of your kid playing football or something like that, baseball. We support all of that. So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It gives you that the max, just give you that 6E technology. We would have to get with like Huff, because Huff Link, he's into that Wi-Fi 6, and I'm quite sure he's gonna be into that 6E, and he'll let us know how it's streamed. So see, we got guys that does it all. You got your home theater, enthusiasts. You got your guys that they use their Wi-Fi. You got your guys that hardwire like myself. You got your guys that's going to try to tinker and do some stuff like change it up, and then share that knowledge. We got the URL King. I gave him that name as well. Don, he dropped gems up in there, so everybody contributes to the group, and then people ask questions, and hopefully they get answered. Hopefully they get answered. I don't go in there every day, but hopefully they get answered. So definitely. Ray say, yo, I just pre-ordered mines. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Gio say, yeah, it's still there, developers option. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Definitely invest in your network. And one thing we say when we say invest in your network, we're talking about your internet. A lot of people don't know. Like some years ago, I'm gonna say about 6-7 years ago, uh, trying to stream IPTV, all of that, I was having a bad experience. And my wife was up in here. You know what? I wasn't complaining so much. Yeah, do I get, you be looking at a game and that sucker buffer and then it kick right in. Well, I was okay with it, but my wife was like, look, I'm about ready to go back to cable because I'm not trying to see all of that. I just wanted to play. And so I was at work talking to my IT guy, and my IT guy was like, hey, no, I'm lying. Before the IT guy, I actually reached out to one of the service I used back in the day. Um, and I was like, man, it's so much buffering. Are y'all gonna clean up the buffer? And the guy said, it's not us. He said, I'm looking at it now. What device you on? I'm like, shoot, the Shield. And so the Shield was that was the flagship device. I'm like, the Shield, the Fire Stick, it doesn't matter what I'm on. I'm getting buffering. He said, well, I'm not getting buffering. He said, what channel? I mean, we was having a real-time chat. He said, well, what channel you on? I can't remember if it was ESPN, Fox Sports, or something. I can't remember. So I went to it, it was, and he went to it on his end. He's like, I'm not getting it. He said, are you hardwired? I said, yes. And he said, well, what kind of modem and router you got? I said, well, I got the cable company. And he said, oh, man. He said, no, man. He said, invest in your network. I'm like, invest in my network? Dude, I'm with Comcast. I mean, I'm just like some of y'all, Comcast, and you're like, man, listen, first of all, get your own equipment, get your own modem, get your own router. So I'm like, all right, So I goes the next day, I goes up there and I get the combination router, but the modem router, right? The all-in-one. I think it was Motorola before they became Aries. And so I get that and everything was all right. But then like every 14, 21 days, I would start getting that buffering where I would have to come down here. It cleaned up the buffering, but I would have to come down here, unplug and plug it in. And so this time I talked to my IT guy, and my IT guy said, never use the combination because it has a chip inside. And if the chip, if the router is being overworked, it's going to interfere with your modem. And if your modem is being overworked, it's going to interfere with your router part. Get separate devices. Get you a modem, get you a router. Have them do that way the modem can focus on your network coming into the home or the place of business, and your router can work on just sending signal out or giving you the capability of hardwiring, running your own lines from the router to the device, home running, using it Cat5 at the time. So I got the Aries modem, and then that's when I got the Netgear Nighthawk X6. I went and got that one. Changed my when I bull crap you not. I bull crap you not. Change, man, I keep forgetting about these little gestures. So let me do this. I don't want it that close. I don't know, man. I ain't about to keep playing with this thing. But I went and got it. Man, when I tell you it cleaned up all the little craziness, it cleaned it up. And we wasn't getting no buffering. Every now and we'd get a buffer, but this time we knew it wasn't us. All right, because you'll go, and people be like, "Hey, man, such." It wasn't just me. You'll have other people being like, "Hey, such is, can you reboot it or whatever you have to do," and they will do it. So uh, then that's when I went, and this when Best Buy was having the flash sale, and I was talking to Steve Cornelius. I got off work, me and him chopping it up. We chopping it up, and some of y'all know this story. So Steve was like, "Man, you about to pay?" He said, "Man, you about to pay $300 for a router? Dale, don't do it." Or something like that. He was telling me not to do it. Man, look, he was telling me not to do it. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to the guy. I'm talking to Steve. I'm like, man, I can't talk to Steve. I just hung up, right? I called him back once I got in the car. And he said, "Man, I can't believe you doing that, man. You're wasting money." Man, I brought that night. I took the Nighthawk X6 back, and for $30, $40 more, they had the Nighthawk X10, which was way more powerful than the X6 on sale. And that router was $500, and they had it on sale for like $270. And for the X6, I think I paid like $230 or something. I can't remember, but man, it was such a game changer. So when you see James say invest in your network, and get you a nice modem, get you a nice router. All right. These new routers are coming with Wi-Fi 6. That way you can set up your network. I guarantee when you get your own equipment, I'm telling you, your streaming is going to be so much better. So that's why he say, hey, invest in your network, get your own equipment. Because one thing about the cable company's equipment, you don't know how long they had it. You don't know what house it came out of. You just don't know. You don't know. And don't think because it come out that package and they pull the plastic. Oh, no, man. Look, we had a guy that used to wipe that bad boy down and grab that piece of plastic. New one, they had boxes of them. Put it on both sides, fix everything, knew how to do the cords. You thinking you got a whole new dang on modem router. Just don't know that bad boy was in somebody's house who returned it and things like that. You just never know. Get your own equipment. It's going to be way more powerful. Plus, you're going to have complete control of your network. As long as you're using their equipment, they can go into it and see exactly what you're doing, all of that stuff. So invest in your network, and you're going to be all right. You'll be all right. Can you buy your own? What's that ONT? I don't know what that is. What is your own? I don't know what that is. Can you buy your own modem router? I know it where I'm at. I can. Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna get it, Harry. I'm definitely gonna get it. With AT&T, you can't go with the modem, but you can go with the router. You can go with a router. Yeah, you can go with the router. The router is gonna make you a difference though. And then the cable company charging, they first of all, you paying rental fees, they get the equipment, then they charging you, they taxing you for the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi comes with the router, but they're charging you to use the Wi-Fi. That's I know what some of y'all gonna say, well, no, they say that's free. Yeah, that's a hidden charge. That is a hidden charge. And I think the government is passing a law where they got to disclose all of their hidden charges. I don't know if it's for 2024 or something like that, or still out there and is up in the air if they're going to pass it or not. But it's, you know, it's crazy. Jan say, so glad I made the switch to my own internet devices. It definitely pays for itself and then some. Absolutely. Man, look, I'm going to tell you like this. And like Jan said, it's been, I think, the last time I rebooted, other than us having that power outage, the last time I rebooted was in January. But then we was out of power maybe like a couple months ago. So of course we lost power. Everything got rebooted. But everything was still working fine. I don't like it's very even though I would tell anybody, even if you got your own equipment, it's good to reboot like every 3 months just to give it a refresh and to clear everything out. But honestly, you can go a year without touching your device, and with your own equipment, that bad boy will run. It will run. And you might be looking at the prices, all of that. Listen, when you look at the price of everything, you might, yeah, I mean, depending on what your needs are. See, in my house, I have so many devices running. So I can't go with no little $150, router. I need something that can handle 50 to 60 devices at one time. Like and without no hiccups. So again, that's why, but that's when I really get into it. I would never, ever, ever get the cable company. And they like even when I got Wild, I paid $50 a month for unlimited data, right? $50 a month. Um, and the thing about it, um, uh, like they try to tell me, oh, well, we don't know if you can. No, this is when I was thinking because I went to Spectrum, and Spectrum was like, yeah, well, we don't see your router. That router may not work. I say, listen, man, that router will work. It's a broadband router. It worked, man. Well, yeah, but you may not be able to get the speed because it wasn't on a list. I say, dude, I can get up to 1.4 gigs. I say, go and look it up. I say, I got an Aries. I think it's a 6190 series. I say, go and look it up. It'll tell you everything on there. The guy went over, he pulled up. He was like, oh, and got to reading the specifications. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looked like, but their job is to sell you because they want you to pay them rental fees. Nah, dog, you are not getting me. So we got listen, get your own equipment, like James said. Get it. I'm telling you, it makes a difference when you have your own equipment. I'm telling you. So yeah, listen, Spectrum, while Comcast are broadband companies. They all do the same thing. Comcast is just the biggest one in the world because they went over there and bought Sky. So that made them the largest in the world. But everything that Comcast has, Wow has, or they might be a year down the line, they'll have it. Spectrum gonna have the same thing. Uh, Comcast just the name, right? And this is the crazy thing. Cause you be like, hey man, you got Comcast? Guy be like, no, I got Xfinity. I be like, you do know who Xfinity is, Comcast, right? Oh man, I mean you got Comcast and yeah, but I got Xfinity. All right, man, you got Xfinity. Okay. But for some of us that know, you be like, hey man, you got Comcast? No, man, I got Xfinity. Like, dude, look at that box that you have in there. It don't say Comcast on it, or I know it says Affinity and everything on, on some of the device. But you look at your bill, you don't see nothing that says Comcast on your bill. You don't see none of that anywhere. Oh man, I got Xfinity. All right, man, you got Xfinity. Yep. So yeah, man, but it's crazy. Definitely. So, but check it out, guys. It is 7:40. I'm getting hungry. I definitely wanted to talk to y'all about this. Um, we're gonna talk about more devices and more devices. I do have another device that was supposed to be here yesterday. No, it was supposed to be here on the 19th. Amazon said they delivered it. Amazon, they have a picture. Nothing, absolutely no picture, no nothing. But they got a picture of everything else. Because I ordered some more hoodies. My hoodie came in, pretty nice hoodie, as you see right there. I got this. Oh man, did I hold up? Got that dirt on here? Oh man, I'm fooling. I am fooling. But I ordered um these from, they actually sent me a couple last year, but I ordered some more hoodies. Man, I'm fooling. But anyway, some nice little hoodies right here. Hopefully y'all digging this. Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna rock them. As you see right here, I'm definitely gonna rock them. But nice, I mean, nice quality and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna rock it. Got some t-shirts and everything, man. They got some nice little, some shirts. And this company is called Screenshot. They are on Amazon. Just to show you a few of them. Shout out to them guys. Cause they got a whole lot of designs in their shirt. Again, these are the newest ones right here, so I grabbed a few of them. As you see right there, Screenshot. Oh, but check them out. So if you know someone that's like designer shirt, and this is the thing, right? Because there's a couple local places here in the city. If I was to get this shirt from them, they'd be trying to charge like $70, stuff like that. I love my city, but man, I mean, God, I went to one. I ain't gonna even say what it was, say who it was, but black owned. Man, I went up in there to get a shirt. Man, dude was like, yeah, 60. What did he say? 60, 65 or something like that. I'm like, dude, do you know I can go? I was like, dude, do you know I can go and get oh, I got the red one too. So a red hoodie. Again, this is just like for the cause it's getting fall and stuff like that. But I'm gonna give this one to my son and the hoodie, stuff like that. But pretty nice and solid though. Pretty nice, solid. Um, but that's what we do because it's starting to get a little, it's not cold, but it's starting to, the weather is changing up north over here. So, one thing about my city, we gonna wear hoodies. Man, you see guys in hoodies in the wintertime. It be 10 degrees, but you gonna see a hoodie. Yep, you'll see a hoodie. So, but I'm gonna give this one to my son, and then we'll go from there. Yep, we'll go over there. But other than that, guys, again, those are from a company called Screenshot. I'm knocking everything over here. Screenshot. They got quite a bit of designs. Um, for my big fellas who got like a big chest or a nice little stomach, uh, if some of your hoodies at home is a F, because they true to size fit. Like I can fit this one, but it is a little snug or whatever. So I ordered me another one. That's why I said I'm gonna get those two for my son. But they true to size, but I just need just a little elbow room. So usually like, but my other hoodie from them is an extra large, and it fits, but this one kind of snug, and I don't like all that. I need a little room and everything, but they pretty nice though. They pretty nice. But but again, that's on Amazon screenshot. They got some nice little urban wear up in there. So your person, yeah, if you in the t-shirts and stuff, you can get some great designs out of there. Other than that, guys, um, what me can say? She say, "Damn, let me get one of them on boxes." I see them back there. Yeah, I got so many boxes. It's crazy. I need to get rid of quite a few of them. Look at that. This one. I ain't gonna ever worry about this one. You want this one, Meek? I'll give you that one. I definitely give you that one. But but guys, what up though, Ed E? I'm gonna get up out of here. If you came in late, definitely go to the beginning. We talked about the Fire TV sticks, 4K. Um, and we'll get on this journey again. As y'all know, I'm gonna be missing tomorrow because it's football season. And Saturday, I'll probably be missing again because uh, I don't know. I plan on going up there to see my son, even though they red shirting him. But that's where I'm going though. So other than that, guys, uh, y'all have a beautiful day. She say, how long she been asking for a chair? I've been trying to get the chair. And I need to do some things down here, Lady Sun Goddess. But Lady Sun Goddess, get ready within the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm about to send you a link, and that way you can go ahead and do your thing. Everybody, y'all be safe. Salute out there. Thank you, Huff. I don't have my phone. I'll do it on the next live because some of y'all sent some PayPal links. I mean, some PayPal the last show. I'll get to those. Um, I'll get my phone wherever it's at. I don't see it right here, so might be upstairs. Thank y'all. Salute. Be safe. Enjoy the night, and I'll see you possibly Saturday evening or something like that. Talk to you later, guys. Peace.